Hello scientists, welcome to the second part of the draw cotton plant tutorial. I've been drawing leaves and stem of the plant. I post videos here every week, so make sure you follow my social media and let me know what topic you want to see in the comments. And without further ado, let's draw the plant. So many researchers around the world. I will create the leaf. Let's get to the polygon tool. Let's come to regular polygon, corners 5. So we get a pentagon. Let me flip it. Pointy part is pointing upright. I will make a copy of this, rotate it this way. We need to make the pentagon very straight, like this. Okay. And then this one this way. One more. The small one like that. Okay, then I'll make a copy of this, flip it, place it over here. And these two, let's go to the alignment tool and object align and distribute. Let's align it to the top edge. So these two, align them to the down edge. And these three, distribute them horizontally with even spacing to the center. It's good. And I'll add a rectangle here, the middle, place it here. Then I'll select everything, go to Path, Union. Now we get the fundamental shape of the leaf. Let's go to Added Path by Node. Okay. Let's select these two paths and come up here to click on Make Selected Nodes Auto Smooth. Okay, then we do the same to these two. Sometimes this happens when it's not becoming smooth as you want it. That means there's an extra node here. So just drag it out and delete it. Remove it like this. Delete it. It'll be fine. And then select this node that's underneath the other one and click on Make it smooth. Then you can do the same. All right. Then let's do these two. Okay, then here. I will remove these. Okay, I will select these two and then come over here to join selected nodes. So now there are only one node. And again, you see there are multiple nodes down here. So let's just remove one of them. Here also remove. And I'll take these apart a little bit and make them smooth. All right, then we get the leaf. Okay, as of the color, let's go to, let's create a gradient here. Create an added gradient, radial gradient. Click and drag. Okay. And we need green, so let's flip the swatches. Click on this one. And the center, a darker green. There we go. Flip it to this side and drag it up. And these two nodes can go a little bit upward like that. All right. Now, let's create the veins of the leaf. Bezier tool. Let's create a straight line. And the color, need a lighter green. Like that. No fill. And I'll add a path effect. Let's go to path effect. Add taper stroke. If you cannot find it, just type up here taper. So this can allow you to create these pointy ends. Okay, now we can make a copy of this. And a third one. And when you're in the Added Path by Node tool, if you drag the middle of the path, you can bend it. And you can see that we have two sides of the stroke. So if you pull this node all the way down, the other side of the stroke will not be as tapered as it is. Now it looks more natural. And we need some branches. Let's just copy this. And put them into where they should be. I'll copy all the veins on the left side. And flip it. And we get the other side too. One of this is missing. I will also give it a outline. Let's see. Black. 0.5. 0.25. Okay. Okay. Also remember to turn this function off. When scaling objects, scale the stroke width by the same proportion. Turn it off, so when you move your shapes around, the stroke size will stay the same. This will stay at 0.25. I'll just make a copy of the leaf and place it here. It's always good to have a backup. Then let's draw a path like this. The path color would be the dark green. Or actually it should be the same color of our vein, like that. And make it a little bit thicker. Okay, now we're ready to create a plant. And move the leaf over here. Okay, to create a plant, just use the Bezier tool to draw a path like this. You know, a little bit twisted, and then increase the stroke size. Maybe like 4. Okay. And then I will taper it. Go to path effect plus taper stroke. Okay, just like what we did with the vein. Actually what I will do is I'll be copying this. And do you see stroke width here? We can just shrink it down. Maybe to 2. And remove some of the nodes. And offset 0. Start offset 0. Okay, and we get a branch. I think it's even thicker. Okay, let's add a few more. Now let's add the leaves. Add an outline to the stem. So let me see on group. This part, let's do stroke to path. And now we can add outline to it. 0.25, there we go. Then it looks more natural when we put it on the entire plant. Okay, group, Control C, Control V. Let me copy this, put it here on the side. Let's select these. Add object to path. There's something I need to do. The ending of these stems are cut off. And we need to change the stroke profile. Let's go back to the taper stroke. If we add a little bit of starting offset, then it will look more natural. I will do that to all of the shapes here. So add 0.1 to the starting offset. All right, and then here, move here to path, object to path. So the fill, give it a green, and then outline like this, 0.25. Okay, that's good. Here, and then we fix it a little bit. Looks a bit strange. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm putting the leaves on it. Okay, and now how do we put the cotton on? Make a copy and move it to the side. Scale it down like that. Okay, and the stem. Let's create something like this. And down here, stem here. Thickness about 2. That's good. And this middle parts, you know, the outline is getting a little bit too thick. So let me scale this down. Go to path, stroke to path. All right. Now I can add an outline to this stem. And let's give it a gradient, but this time we need a linear gradient. So we want the ending part to be brown, but the part that's connecting to the stem, it needs to be the same color as the stem. Then it makes more sense. Okay, and then here, I will also create a linear gradient. Okay, I'll also move, let's see, just to make it a little bit thinner. Okay, and you can also overlap some of the leaves. Let's do that. And make it look more interesting. So we have a depth. Then you see that something is at the front and something is at the back. If it were me, I would just create a ground. Roots also, please. Okay, with caps. And the roots are really simple. Just use the pen tool to create a path. And down here, okay, and make it thick, like 3, 4. And let's taper it too. So basically the same steps as the stems. Tapered stroke. Let's see which part. Like that. Okay, and the color, something like this. Or is this? Ah, this is better. The other color is so ugly. Okay, then copy it, you know, just basically the same process as before. All right, so this is the cotton plant. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you want to learn more about Inkscape, you can check out this video. I will see you again next week.